Yeah, we'll wait.
Yeah, we'll wait it out. He wants to VOD, and I respect it.
It's a small thing. Oh, they
Yeah,
started.
we're
They
off-
started. Oh my
we're
God!
off- we're
Wait,
off
what is
to
this? What is this?
Pumpkin Mario.
Pumpkin Mario. Hey yo! All right. So how do you guys think this match is gonna go?
AbleArc is getting better bit by bit, but Zostro is he's a res bracket king, you know, so you can't count him out at any set.
Absolutely. I'm expecting to see a lot of air-to-air interactions with these two characters having immaculate air mobility. I feel like Yoshi wins out in the long run, though. If we're talking about the grind game when it comes to air-to-air. I feel like Yoshi has the tools. With his lingering nair being so fast, like a formidable out of... Oh, sorry. I thought he was talking about
Keep going. Just
He's
keep
got,
talking.
he's got a really formidable nair out of shield. Mario's got a fantastic nair out of shield himself. Mario obviously wants... Whoa, my lord. A little bit ambitious with the up B. I don't think it would have gone for it.
Something I want to go off. You said air to air. The thing I would agree with you on most occasions, but Zostro does have a really bad habit of just landing with aerials all the time. And once you realize that, the grounded play comes into play, and Mario definitely starts winning. And so if AbleArc can start noticing the habits that Zostro has when it comes to the air to airs and how unsafe he is a lot of the time with it, then it's gonna be a very interesting match.
No, absolutely. And Mario has two fantastic anti-air options in down air, and of course up smash is a kill.
Oh, that was terrible, Di. I think he air dodged.
He did. That shouldn't have killed there.
Right now it's going pretty even. First game.
Yeah, I mean, like he got there early for stock, but now like they finally caught up to it.
Yeah.
It's just a matter of what's happening. Because I think what AbleArc does, here's a way that I describe a lot of players that are like AbleArc, is mechanically they're good, but when it comes to the neutral game and understanding situations and game states, that's where they struggle with, and that's where their game falls apart.
That's probably where they like don't practice enough, which.
Well, it's hard to practice that because that comes with just playing the game.
Yeah,
definitely.
But neutral is probably the most important thing to.
Absolutely, it's the bedrock and solid foundation to good gameplay. Is a good neutral.
Exactly.
Look down to confirm.
Did Zostro lose again?
I forget. I'll pull it up really quick.
I know Able just lost to Misfit. Barely. It was pretty. Oh.
Oh, unfortunate air dodge. Mario's not going to be able to make that back.
Air dodge off stage.
Oh, he lost to Cycle.
Cycle. Okay. Yeah, Cycle's like.
Well, if this goes anything like the first stock,
Ooh, good up smash.
So it's understandable.
Zostro might not be able to establish that big of a lead if this goes anything like the last stock did.
Something I do want to point out is that Zostro doesn't really incorporate a lot of grabs or just neutral Bs either in his game. So you once you recognize that, and the only thing he really does do is just down B, which you can roll out of. You can. Oh, he's going for
and right as you say that, he goes for a grab.
I say he goes for a grab. But
and I was going to actually chime in and say that I honestly understand why he would opt not to grab very often against Mario, because Mario can absolutely kill off a Yoshi with punish grab. Up smash is an available option, and case in point.
Yeah.
But it's a good mix-up regardless. But the reason why I was bringing it up is because it will oftentimes lead people into feeling really safe in shield, especially against Zostro. Because, like, if you're not giving me a reason to do any defensive option, then all I'm going to do is hold shield.
Absolutely.
Down B is your only mix-up, so, like, once you see it, you roll out of it.
To catch the whiff punish down to a fantastic play by Zostro. And I agree with what you said there. When it comes to the grab mix-up and not allowing your opponent to establish a safe feeling inside their shield. That being said, Yoshi has a pretty interesting command grab that I think would complement Zostro's high air mobility very well. Landing Tomahawk B reverse neutral B with Yoshi. Fantastic mix for the neutral.
It's so good.
It's fantastic.
If he could implement that in his game.
Exactly. I've told him that I really hope he starts to implement that, because when he does, he's going to go up another level. I promise you.
So he's going to go to Mario again, opting to skip the Isabelle.
You guys want to hear something funny? Like just like 2 tournaments ago, Ryan Zelfi, he was like watching him play Zostro, and he's like, you know what a character that would really suit you? Game and Watch.
Game and Watch.
Because Game and Watch does everything that Zostro wants in like a character, but it's just Game and Watch. So like,
yeah.
That would be a great
I agree. Arguably a bit more
Zostro.
Straightforward, sacrificing a little bit of the air mobility for a more by-the-books game plan.
And a really good defensive play, because Zostro wants to play defensive.
Absolutely.
He's not an aggressive player.
Not at all. He loves that Nair out of shield. Why not upgrade that to Game & Watch up B out of shield?
Game & Watch Nair, Game & Watch Fair, Game & Watch Fair. Give me watch down air. Give me watch grab. Give me watch
Dude.
jab.
His whole kit,
Pretty much, yeah. Game & Watch the character.
bro, his whole kit.
Pretty much.
Like, he has no bad moves. Dang, in the
Oh,
character.
fair.
back.
Fair is like weird. Fair is a really good walling move, but it's
He's going to catch it. He didn't.
one of those
Alright,
things
so
where it's
catch
like
that roll.
hard to what's it called implement in a playing aggressive.
Yeah.
Beautiful up smash out of shield from Zostro. He's been getting
Yeah,
better at
Zostro
those too.
Getting in the lead right now.
And just to avoid the charge up smash. Not able
Oh,
to
that
convert him.
was a terrible. Honestly, grab there.
Yeah.
Bro. Your grab, although it's slow, it's quicker than that.
Absolutely. Not managing to capitalize on that situation at all.
Something I want to see a lot more people do is like see those situations where an opponent flubs, and instead of immediately punishing it, going for something even bigger, like going for just like a mix up, or just waiting for like their defensive option. Because most people, they're going to spot dodge or shield or do something right after because they're scared. So waiting for that, like right there, waiting for that spot dodge. That's such a good wait. I want to see more of that, and I want to see bigger punishes off of
Exactly.
it.
Just a half
And
second
that
of patience
roll
can net you a
back
huge
into
punish. Oftentimes the stock, you get a hard read.
Fair enough. What you said. The scrub roll behind to
Scrub
throw.
roll,
Yeah,
edge
the day
to
one
throw.
nest. Let's go, baby.
And Mario coming with the
Oh,
textbook
okay,
combos.
Able.
Unfortunately, a little slow in the execution there.
And as I was saying, like it's that mechanically he's really good. When he finally does get a hit, whenever that comes, he does a really good job of converting off of it. But he doesn't really know what to do after. He doesn't know like what position he's actually in. He doesn't understand the distance that he should be at and what he's pressuring. He's just kind of there and then resets to neutral.
Yeah.
Just giving up all that free space. That he wants.
Exactly. All he knows is that he's a little bit ahead, but he's not certain of how far ahead he is. He could be getting so much more. Especially on a character like Mario. Is this going to be a shield break? Okay.
The star
Goodness.
saved him. The star
Yeah,
saved him.
Star. Zosa seems to have bad luck with that.
Yeah, I mean, in this matchup specifically, I think it's just
Mhm.
because of how skinny he is,
For sure.
and with that
Wait
big
for the air
old
dodge.
pumpkin, like it's deceptive.
True. Forgot this mod does give him a abnormally large head.
Looking a little goofy. He also has a cape. I don't know if you noticed that.
Oh yeah, his cape is
Mhm.
like a purple Halloween.
Yeah, it's a little tiny cape.
Seeing Able's progression into the game is really interesting though, just because a couple months ago, like his movement would not be as clean as it is right now, and obviously his neutral is lacking a little bit, just like a lot of ours neutral, but
But that comes with time.
it comes with time, and you could tell he's improving little by little. He almost won MVP in our last PR.
Most improved.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh
I
yeah,
gotcha.
most improved, not MVP. My bad. But yeah, seeing his progression here. Oh.
Again, Zostro with the up smash out of shield to take it.
Yeah, and unfortunately, that's gonna take Able out